it after. And then, second, um, I'll try to find, and then, I don't need to see that. And then, done. And then, oh yeah, I had, did I have, oh yeah, Chinese food and water, I think, to drink. Um, see, wait, this one's good. And then, drink.
Grabbing her with the belt of the glove, and that was just
And then, God, and then I did my walking all on my own, and all on my own, without anybody helping me.
And she stopped breathing.
And
But he asked me to hold up to my garbage bag.
then I walked back into my wheelchair, and then
And I couldn't look away when he actually did it.
On the morning of October 29, 2007, fishermen on the western edge of Galveston Island, Texas, made a discovery never forget. A small plastic container had washed up on the shore. Inside was the body of a young girl, left alone in the salt and the silence, with no name, no story, just the nickname the world would give her, Baby Grace. As investigators scrambled to piece together who this child was, a composite sketch of her face was released to the public.
that's what I should name
Spread across television
the baby
screens and
over there,
newspapers,
because she
reaching
looks like
far
a
beyond
baby
Texas.
to me
Hundreds
too.
of miles away, in Ohio, a grandmother paused when she saw the sketch.
She looks like
She
the baby that
recognized
I
the child's
seen on
face
the.
immediately. It was Riley Ann Sawyers, her granddaughter, who she hadn't seen or heard from in months. She started asking questions. And back in Texas, Kimberly Trenner, Riley's own mother, realized she had nowhere left to hide. At her side was her new husband, Royce Ziegler, a man who would soon become a central figure in the investigation. On November 23, 2007,
Because I
nearly a
didn't
month
want to
after the
depend
body
on
was found,
them.
Kimberly
But,
walked
or,
into the Galveston County Sheriff's Office. She was there to speak with detectives, and what she would say next would unravel the truth behind Riley Ann Sawyer's final days. This story isn't just the story of a lost child. It's the story of a mother, Kimberly, whose choices would shock even the most hardened investigators.
Kimberly, what we want to do is talk to you a little bit. I'm sure that you know what this is all about. Our interest is the whereabouts of your child, Riley. How do you spell Riley?
R-I-L-E-Y.
What's her middle name?
Ann.
Just A-N-N or not an E at the end?
Just A-N-N.
Okay. And the last name is?
Sawyers.
Excuse me?
Sawyers.
S-A-W-Y-E-R-S? And how old is Riley?
So,
What's her date of birth?
March 11th of 05. I had been talking with Royce, who's my husband here in Texas.
Okay. Now, this communication, was this done by phone or internet?
Both.
Both. Okay. Where did you meet Royce? Did you meet him on the internet?
Yeah.
Okay. In a chat room or something like that?
On probably towards the beginning of the year.
Okay, that's good enough. Okay.
Around the same time, Royce asked if he could fly down, meet with me, you know, meet my dad, meet my stepmom, kind of thing. And at, sort of last week in May, he did so. He spent,
Now, had you ever met him in person before?
you know,
Had you ever seen any photos of him?
Yeah.
Okay. You sent yourself through the net and all that stuff? Okay.
yeah, I've seen photos and all that.
Right.
Talked to him. I had my dad go with me when I went to the airport. He purchased Riley and I tickets to go and visit him in where he lived in Texas here.
And where was that at the time? Where was he living in Texas? Exactly where y'all are at now?
No, it was Miranda Apartments, off of 1960 in Spring there.
Okay. And when did you, have y'all moved, you moved out of there because you have a different address now?
Yeah, just like this past couple weeks,
Okay.
we moved in with his parents.
Okay. And was there any specific reason as to why, was it financial that y'all moved in with the parents?
Yeah, because they knew in order to get Riley back, there was going to be attorney fees, and, you know, they wanted to help him out as much as possible to try and get through this so we can get Riley back, which they didn't know. They still don't know that Anyway.
You don't know what?
they don't know Riley is.
Riley is baby.
Not positive.
All right. Talk to me about that, please. Take your time. Yes.
After about 20 minutes in the interrogation room, Kimberly finally says it. She admits that the little girl found on the island, known only as Baby Grace, is her daughter, Riley. You can see the detective's reaction instantly shift. After weeks at dead ends, they now had a name, a mother, and finally, someone who could tell them what really happened to Riley Ann Sawyers.
Okay. Well, I moved down here to be with Royce. I brought Riley with me because I'm not going anywhere without my 2-year-old. Because of everything that was going on in Ohio, I already talked to my dad's lawyer there, and I asked him, you know, hey, if I move out of this situation here at Shell's house, do I take Riley with me? she was going pee and potty, not always going poopy. She had done it once or twice. So she was in the middle of it. She was still having access to herself, kind of doing pull-ups, but we always wanted to kind of steer her away from that
Okay.
and have her wear undies. And we were in the middle of that.
Was she wearing panties often?
Yeah, I mean, the only time we tried to get her to not where she's completely wearing undies is if we went out. Then we would put pull-ups on her. If she was home, she was wearing undies. I mean, and there were days you'd have to change her 3 times or more because she didn't go to the potty.
Okay. Did that frustrate Royce?
Yeah.
It did? Well then, let me just ask you this. Had you ever seen him spank her?
Yes. I mean, he really kind of tried to stay out of it at first
Okay.
and say, you know, hey, you're the mother, but look, you gotta do something. When we went to that center about the new house, that's when it really started with him. And I mean,
What really started with him?
we needed discipline Riley.
Okay.
Was she acting out when y'all were meeting with this person? Is that what this was about?
Yes.
Okay. And he became, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but was he becoming short with her? Frustrated?
Yes. We were in a little office with a glass door, and he actually said, if you don't want to sit down and, you know, sit and be good, then he opened the door and left her out in the bigger room, run about, while we were trying to sign paperwork. And I mean, luckily there were people out there and I could kind of keep an eye on her.
Right.
But I mean, that was, she's going in another room because she won't sit, she won't stay, she won't stay in one spot, she won't eat anything, she won't let you sit her on her lap, you know. He'd also been hearing it from his parents, his mom and his dad had seen how she says she wants things, which is normal.
Hi,
And I
Lou.
tried to get her to say
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
and if you took
Sick
something
in
away
bed
from
right
her,
now.
Oh no, what happened?
I'm just sick.
Oh,
and
hope you feel better.
length of time.
I'm good. We barely have any snow on the ground, just a little bit.
And they were telling
Just a
Royce,
little bit, eh?
Yeah.
you gotta do something.
Did you see any northern lights yesterday?
No, I didn't. No,
Maybe better.
Hey,
like
did
you
you?
did.
No?
no, I didn't.
I mean,
There's supposed to be northern lights. Maybe ask tonight to see if there's anything going on outside before you go to bed.
Okay. Yeah,
that 2-year-old was out.
I'm saving money again.
Are you? If you're gonna come for another
Running
visit?
around.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Yep.
Nice.
My mother
Yeah.
didn't do anything about it. And I mean,
I got something to tell you.
Okay.
Run away. Let
Um,
me sit on my lap. Let me
I
do your hair.
got up out of my chair by myself without
She sat on
any
my lap for a
help,
couple moments.
and
Off you go.
I walked all the way from my wheelchair to the back room there all by myself, and I didn't fall.
Ever into
Yeah,
spanking
That's
her.
very impressive. Nice work.
yeah, thanks.
Corner.
How is Rosalind doing?
I'm out. Something along
She's
that
good.
those
She's
lines.
at home right
And
now.
I had started
She's,
doing that.
I think she's gonna pick up Marabella tomorrow and then come into the city.
Oh, cool.
However, I wasn't
Aw.
quite sure how to deal with it when she was out in
That's
public.
good. Has Marabella been in Winnipeg before?
And Royce wanted me to be
Oh,
careful.
yeah.
And
Yeah, she'll be
he
excited to
warned
come
me
over.
just
Yeah.
learn how.
Well, I
Wish wish I was there.
Kim Spank or
Yeah, he's coming for a visit. Hey?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I'm not,
yeah. I
I'm
would.
not sure, that's fine.
I'm not sure. Like I said,
Yeah. So I
usually try to
got up out of my chair by myself, and then I
really
walked
started getting impressed by
from the kitchen, from my wheelchair to the kitchen area, and then I turned right, walked to the back office there.
When was it that y'all were going to this realtor about this house? How long ago was it?
That's because your new braces are helping.
Yes, yeah, they are helping
Shortly
out.
after you guys got married.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
and they're comfortable too. They don't hurt at all. I didn't have any difficulty walking. I just walked.
Detail, but you said
My friend has to wear braces now. They're like they're run blowers. They take pressure off of his knees. He's an older gentleman.
Okay.
His knees are worn out. He's gotta wear special braces that help take the pressure off.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he says they're helping.
that's good. That's good.
I reached out and had my first meeting with Margaret Cook.
Yeah,
She
that's
gave me
great
just
news.
at me
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Does he live in the city
Went over a
too,
couple of different
or?
options that I
He
had.
does.
Okay.
And the best one for me was a
He's an old
consumer
truck driver
proposal.
friend of mine.
Oh yeah.
I did the consumer proposal over 5 years, and any interactions I had.
Yeah, it looks like you're staying warm there, dude.
Margaret or anyone I
Yeah,
dealt
I'm
with.
just lying in bed. I don't feel very good, Shirley.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That sucks when you don't feel good.
I know,
Up
right?
to this
Yeah.
point, Kimberly has spent most of the interview
Yeah.
talking about how difficult Riley
Thank
could
you
be.
very much for the
She
call,
would
Shirley.
Oh, you're welcome.
or not listen.
Hope you have
The
a wonderful
detectives.
evening, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna
This
continue
isn't
lying in bed
unusual.
here.
Okay,
He's only 2
please
years
tell
old.
Rosalind I said hi.
Often
I
challenging,
will do
but
that.
none of this
Okay.
explains how a little
Thank you
girl
very much for
ends
your
up
call,
in
Shelley.
plastic
You're
container
welcome.
washed
Bye.
up on an island.
Bye-bye.
And that's what the detectives want to find out now. They need to know what else Kimberly knows about what happened to Riley and whether she holds any responsibility for her daughter's death. Because now they're no longer searching for baby Grace's name, they're searching for the truth.
I was there.
Okay, tell me about it.
Well, we've been getting all this pressure from everybody. He's telling me, that